Hi, I'm Scott Hyam from Pendragon, and you're watching Live Prog.
Welcome to Live Prog. Welcome to a new video review. My name is Marcel Haster. In December 2010, I had the pleasure to review the debut album of a French trio called Delusion Squared. And I must say I really enjoyed that album. Here we have it. This is their debut album. I'm very pleased to announce that I have their follow-up album here for review. Delusion Squared, simply called 2. Delusion Squared is a trio from France, and they made a very interesting debut album which had a bit of a tragic story, a bit of a fantasy kind of story, but not with bombastic music, but with really well composed songs. I really enjoyed that debut album. Now, maybe you've noticed it, but if we put the two albums together, bring them a little closer. This is the debut album. This is the second one, and if we turn them around, then I think you will notice that the style of cover hasn't changed. They kind of kept it in line with each other. So the appearance is kind of similar. What about the music? Well, I can say that when comparing the two albums, that they have really grown. The style they kept the same. Again, the album that they simply called 2, this one, is again a concept album. And again a bit of a tragic story about the end of the world. Now, when we open it up, there's a little difference with the first one, because the first album did not have a booklet, it just had the story written on the inner pages of this. But the second one has a booklet. So we have lyrics. Finally, so you can sing along if you like, no problem. But also, and this one is a little bit shorter than the one on the first album, but this is the story of the album. Now, we're not gonna dig into the story. That is something you should do when you have the album. You enjoy it. Well, here we have the 3 people responsible for this beautiful album. A reintroduction, maybe, just in case. Lorraine Young on vocals and acoustic guitars, Emmanuel de Saint-Maine, bass and keyboards, and Stephen Francis, guitars and drums. The 3 of them do everything themselves. They have a few backup singers, but other than that, it's the 3 of them. Listing. You see it right here. You see, they have divided it into 4 different sections, and each have a couple of songs. So the tracks keep in line with the story that they are trying to bring. And I gotta say, well, once again, the songs, as a composers, these guys are amazing. The songs are really beautiful. They're really well put together. You know, they're very balanced. You have the heavier parts, and you have the softer parts, and it's all, you know, there's no excesses or anything. It's not like what's going on, what are they doing now? No, it's a very enjoyable album, and I don't have the feeling that they're playing it safe. but they're, you know, making the music that they want to bring. And what I like and what I also enjoyed on the first album is they can bring original music. You don't have the feeling like, I heard this before. No, I never had that when I listened to the album. Of course, I really enjoyed the vocals. Lorraine Young is a really beautiful singer. She has a really beautiful voice. I like to listen to her, but I'm also very happy that she can play acoustic guitar. There are a lot of songs in it that are a bit more calm, especially the last two. The fourth section, called Atonement, you have with a bit of a difficult title, Naked Solipsism and Unexpected Messiah. And well, when you're doing an album about the end of the world, maybe you expect, you know, a grand finale on the album, but instead they chose to do some more quiet songs, more calmer songs with acoustic guitars, beautiful vocals, and still a lot of the old other instruments and some electronics as well, some guitars. But you know, let's just say they go down quietly. You know. Nevertheless, as a whole, it is a very beautiful album. It has a bit of a mysterious atmosphere into it. And again, I also had that same thing on the first album, so I'm very happy that they managed to keep that atmosphere and, well, make it grow, make it more mature. Because I really think with this album they have grown not only as songwriters but also as performers. I do have some points of hopefully that they can use in their third album. You know, maybe it's good to get some additional help on the production side of things, because it is a very beautiful album to listen to, but I think that the sound can be improved a little bit, and if they have a good producer to work with them, I'm sure that they can even reach, well, higher, newer heights in their music and in their whole performance. That's kind of an encouragement I'd like to give the band. But other than that, I only can hope that they will keep on, well, following the path they chose, because if they release more albums like this, well, I am the one to be listening to them, because I really like what they're doing here. I really enjoy this music very much. And I can only hope that you see, well, how good these three French musicians are, and that you support them as well, and you know, and listen to this album. You can listen to some songs on their Bandcamp page, and I hope you want to support them. So enjoy Delusion Squared with 2.